Hello everyone, today we'll focus on the use of titles, one of the most important rules in journalistic writing. Titles show respect, make writing clear, and help readers easily understand who are we talking about. Based on our lesson material, here are the simple rules you need to remember. Let's start! Rule number 1. Titles for women. For unmarried women, first time you mention her, use Miss plus the full name. Say for an example, Miss Maria Katigbak. Next, you may use Miss plus her last name only. Say for example, Miss Katigbak. And also, you may use just her last name. Example, Katigbak. For mature women, married or single, many newspapers use Miss. This works whether she is married or unmarried. Rule number 2. Titles for men. For mature men, first time you mention him, use Mr. plus full name, unless he has a special title like doctor, engineer, or attorney. Example, Mr. Jose Reyes. Next time, use Mr. plus last name only. Say for example, Mr. Reyes. Rule number 3. Keep titles short and simple. Do not use Chief of Police Jeremy Morales. Instead, use Jeremy Morales, Chief of Police. Rule number 4. Capitalization rule. Capitalize the title only when it comes before the name. Say for example, Superintendent Caballeros. Do not capitalize when it comes after the name. For rule number 5, it is for the Catholic priests. First mention Reverend Father Reynaldo Cabanillas. And second mention, you may use Reverend Cabanillas or Father Cabanillas. Rule number 6. Identify people clearly. When you first write about someone, add a short description so readers know who they are. Say for example, Arthur Tamalayan, President of the San Lorenzo Homeowners Association. Rule number 7. Titles for married women. Use Mrs. for married women. If she has a special job like judge, officer, or doctor, use her job title instead. Some married women also prefer Miss. That is okay too. For rule number 8, initials rule. Do not use only one initial. Say for example, D. Caparaz. Use both initials or full first name. D. Y. Caparaz or Democrito Caparas. Rule number 9. Abbreviate or spell out. Abbreviate when used with full name or initials plus the last name. Say for example, Prof. Romulo Buenviaje, or you can use Prof. RT Buenviaje. Spell it out fully when only the last name is used. Say for example, Professor Buenviaje. Rule number 10. Fixed rules for specific titles. Always abbreviate these: Doctor, Mr., and Mrs. Never abbreviate these. Always spell them out fully: President, Secretary, Treasurer, Director, Governor, Minister, Mayor, Vice Mayor, and Councilor. Rule number 10. Congressman versus representative. With only last name, spell it out: Congressman Dorado. With full name, abbreviate: Rep. Hermes Dorado. Do not write Cong, always spell Congressman fully. Next is the spelling rules. Rule number 1, abbreviations. Avoid abbreviations as much as possible. Only use standard ones that everyone can understand. Keep a list of allowed abbreviations and allow it strictly. Do not invent new ones. Rule number 2, days of the week. Always spell out fully, never abbreviate. Say for example, Wednesday, not wed. Rule number 3, months and dates. Short months, less than 5 letters, you have to spell it out. Say for example, like May, June, July, June 15. Long months, 5 letters above, you have to abbreviate if a date follows. Say for example, January, you can write Jan. And also for November, you can say Nov 9. If month stands alone, you can spell it out. Say for example, in January. Rule number 4, specific words to spell out. Always write the full word. Say for example, Port Santiago, Port Area, Mount Apu, and Mount Pinatubo. Never ever write their abbreviations. Rule number 5, places and locations. Spell out provinces and cities fully. Say for example, Cebu City or Moc City. Rule number 7, address terms. Spell out street and avenue fully. Say for example, 9th Street, Rizal Avenue. Rule number 8, American versus British spelling. Use American spelling because it is simpler. Say for example, honor, organize, and traveled. Rule number 9, keep it simple. Choose the shorter and simpler spelling. The shorter, the better. Rule number 10, hyphen rules. Remove the hyphens in common word pairs. Say for example, clean up, get away, kick off. Exceptions, keep hyphens for these words like the cast off, cave in, head on, and stand in. And lastly, rule number 11, when you are in doubt, consult the dictionary. That is your safest guide. And that would be the end of my report. Thank you.